In the magical land of Storyland, where rivers sparkle like diamonds and trees whispered secretly through their leaves, lived a curious young girl named Mira. Mira wasn't like the other kids in her village. While they played in the meadows, Mira spent her days tinkering, building, and asking questions. One sunny afternoon, as she was sketching an idea for a floating bicycle, the village elder came rushing into the square. "The crystal tower, it's fading! Without its light, the village will be lost in darkness," he cried. Everyone gasped, but Mira's eyes sparkled, not with fear, but with curiosity. Mira climbed the stairs of the great crystal tower, up and up until she reached the glowing crystal at its top. But today the crystal wasn't glowing. It pulsed dimly like a tired firefly. She leaned in close. It must need energy, but where does the energy come from? She pulled out her old science book from her satchel. Sunlight, wind, or water? That's it. Excitedly, she scribbled 3 ideas in her notebook. Mira planned to use mirrors to reflect light onto the crystal. Or she can build the windmill to turn moving air into power. Or she can make a water wheel by the river to generate energy. Time to experiment! First, Mira set up a shiny mirrors all around the tower to catch sunlight and aim it toward the crystal. For a moment, it flickered, but then nothing. "Sunlight alone isn't enough," she murmured. Next, she built a small windmill from wooden sticks and leaves, wiring into the crystal. The blade spun beautifully in the breeze, but still the crystal stayed dim. "The wind just isn't strong today," she said. Finally, Mira headed to the river. With bamboo, stones, and rope, she built a simple water wheel and placed it where the current ran fast. As the river flowed, the wheel began to turn. Suddenly, a flicker, a glow. "It's working," Mira beamed. Mira sat by the river bank, watching the wheel spin. The crystal glowed brighter with every turn. The river never stops moving. It gives a steady stream of energy, she thought. But the light was still too soft. Maybe if I make the water wheel bigger, it will catch more power. So she redesigned it, stronger, wider, and faster, with help from the villagers. They built the new wheel and connected it to the tower. The crystal lit up with a brilliant blue light, casting a magical glow over Storyland once again. That night, the village sparkled under the crystal light. Music played, angkung bells chimed, and children danced under the stars. The elder placed a flower crown on Mira's head. "You saved us, dear one, but how did you do it?" Mira smiled proudly. "I asked questions, I tested my ideas, I learned from what didn't work, and I improved it. That's what STEM is all about. And guess what?" She leaned closer. "You don't need magic when you have curiosity and that courage to keep exploring." From that day on, Mira became known as Storyland's greatest inventor, a girl who used science, imagination, and heart to light up the world. The end.